Well, like you said, with a hurricane barreling toward the U.S. and a couple other systems brewing in the Atlantic, now is the best time to start preparing if you already haven't. I'm joined by Preston Cook with Hillsborough County's Office of Emergency Management. Thank you so much for coming on the show, friend.
Thanks for having me.
Well, we're trying to reiterate the message. It's
Yes.
something that you guys have been hammering home since this is now the peak of hurricane season.
Right. This is the time for everyone to really have those plans finished. They need to really get ready, just as you said. We don't want to forget what happened last year with Hurricane Irma. We want to build on those lessons and start doing it now.
Can you talk about the lessons that your department learned, as well as maybe some feedback that you've been getting from residents?
Well, you know, we did a lot of things last year that that really helped us to understand that we really need to make sure that our employees are ready, that our communications needs to be in place and bolster. Technology improvements were made. We really looked at all of our plans and made sure that they're as up to date as possible so that we can have the best response possible. The citizens need to do the same thing. They need to look at their plans and make sure that they're ready to go. If we call for an evacuation, do they know where they're going to go? If they don't have a place to go and they have to go to a shelter, they need to understand that it's not the Hilton, and it should be used as a last resort. If you can make other plans, they should. They need to be thinking about all of these things as well as a communications plan.
What do you feel like is the thing that maybe slips people's minds the most? Like when all is said and done, they go, gosh darn it, I just did not do that one thing, and that probably could have really helped me.
Well, you know, they have to think about what they're going to do before. If you don't have cash on hand and the power's out, you know, you're really going to be in a little pickle. If you have to buy something and you can't, those cards don't necessarily work when banks are closed and the power's out. To make sure that they have the gas in the car and ready to go, understand the routes that you're going to take if they have to evacuate. Make sure they're communicating with folks. If you're coming to someone's house, make sure you call them and tell them, say, hey, I'm going to be crashing with you if a hurricane comes this way. Just thinking about those things, talking with others, sharing with their family members now, that really helps them to, you know, ease their stress and make sure everybody's ready to go.
And what resources can people sign up for? We know there's text alerts, there's a website, right, but how can they get those tools? Really,
you know, Hillsborough County has a lot of resources online. There's other resources out there. They can go to our website, hcflgov.net/stay-safe, right? And they can get as much information about preparedness, what the county's doing as they need. Also, they can sign up for HCFL Alert. That's our notification system that will allow them to get information before and during and even after a major storm, telling them where resources are available, what's going on in the county, what they should be thinking about, and what's available and what's not available. A lot of resources. They really need to take the time to get ready to plug those resources in now, so that if something does happen, they're ready.
So while a hurricane is not barreling toward us,
right,
when you are calm, cool,
right,
and collected, now is the time to get prepared. Other than Hillsborough County being an amazing resource, we also have what you need in your hurricane preparedness kit on our website. That's abcactionnews.com. You can go to the hurricane section and find that there. Preston, thank you so much for giving us those tips and tricks to remember along the way.
It's always a pleasure. Thank you.
No problem. Lauren?
All right. Thanks, Jen.